Welcome back to Very Honest Shenanigans, my friends. My name's Rod.
And I'm Frank.
And I'm Matt right here in the middle. What's up, guys?
And guys, we got a special treat for y'all this time. We are deciding to go back and react to Epic. So of course, when you start with Epic, you gotta start in one place, the Troy Saga.
Alright, my brothers, listen closely. 600 1 year of the dawn, but now we'll be a 3 God is 600 600 with big Trojans to feed. And we've run out of children to eat. Curse of the late Jack. The food stores depleted.
Hell yeah. For those of you that don't know channel lore, this was the first video series that we got Rod. Not as, not on camera yet, but as the editor. And now
this is Rod's debut with the channel.
Yep, put a picture of the biscuit.
We've decided to... the biscuit. We've decided to come back and recheck out the music, now that we have... some of us have delved a little bit more into singing and all of that nonsense. As well as new animatics that have come out over the years.
There's a lot of animatics we didn't get to check out first time around, and I think the first time around we focused a lot on the artwork and stuff. We had a semi-balance.
So we're gonna try to...
but between story and
artwork.
But
I think we're gonna focus on a bit more on try to focus a little bit more on the music.
Oh, exactly. And that was literally like my first job, where if there was something that these two were saying musically that they didn't remember in the moment, I would just look it up, type it into the edit, and the biscuit would say it. Oh, I missed that biscuit.
That'd be so cute, little biscuit plushie. Give him a little keyboard.
The biscuit plushie with the Frank plushie.
Plushie.
Oh,
that's exactly what I was about to say. Comment down below
and the
how many
penguin plushie. Obviously, we gotta get the penguin.
Oh, penguin. Yeah.
Penguin
plushie, bro.
Yeah, so the penguin plushie, the biscuit plushie, and the Frank plushie.
Frank holding the penguin who's eating a biscuit.
Aww.
Why am I eating Rod?
Because
the food stores depleted.
Cannibalism. Wait, no, penguins aren't biscuits. The circle of life. The circle of life. The circle of life.
Alright, guys. Without further ado, let's start the reaction.
The Horse and the Infant. Ooh.
Oh, nostalgic.
I like the horse design.
My brothers, listen closely. Tonight we make the Trojans pay. 10 years of war, they killed us slowly. But now we'll be the ones who slay.
Yeah, the jump to slay. Solid.
Yep.
Alright, I know we mentioned this the first time around, but I always love that panning effect for the tick-tock of the clock. Tick-tock. And it's holding the beat, too. Tick-tock. Tick-tock. It really gives you, like, the anxiety that these guys are probably feeling. You know, sitting in a dark horse, hoping they fall for the trap.
Yes, the dark horse in the world.
I love dark horse comics, but yeah, it's also just a common trope to use the passage of time as like anxiety-inducing, which I've always loved that, because like you see that like when kids are taking a test, like in a movie, and then you just zoom in on the click going, and then it gets louder and louder, and you're just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And then even though I've been out of school for what, like high school for 10 years, I still get anxiety seeing those scenes in like movies.
I still get nightmares, bro.
I'm telling you, dude. But that's why, and also, well, go ahead, Matt.
No, you can finish your thought, because mine's a new thought. I'm moving on to something else, so go ahead.
No worries, your mic cut out for a little bit there, so I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna assume you said to go ahead. But
yeah, you did.
the art so far is really cool too, because the way that they did the horse. A lot of times in the animations that I've seen, especially for the Animatics when I was it's a very crude kind of horse where it's just like the 4 legs on like some wheels or like a stand and some wheels. But that looked like decent, because it kind of looks like they almost started with like the base of a boat and then they just kept going to make it look more like a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks a lot like the album art cover, the horse that was on the album art cover.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
so
is this animatic
by that.
One that Jay used for the official
No.
It's just
it's just a different one.
It looks inspired definitely by it, but it's definitely not the same.
No,
we'll see a lot of
I don't
similar...
even think there was one that covered most of this. There wasn't a lot of animatics for the beginning of Epic
Right,
that was
okay.
used officially.
See, like, a lot of the animators that made these animatics, they tend to stick to similar looking characters and styles. However, this one is a stark contrast to the first one we reacted to, which I think the first one was Gigi.
GG!
Because I don't know, Matt, if you can go back real quick, maybe we can get Odysseus's face. Yeah, right there. Okay. This seems a lot more like styled after like a Greek statue. More human, more realistic than Gigi's, which is a little more cartoonish. Not saying anything wrong with either style.
Right.
Now,
nice. Speaking of art, though, I think it's really funny that across every animatic that I've ever seen for The Horse and the Infant, Odysseus is always carrying a torch.
Oh, yeah.
You know, wooden horse.
Yeah, right.
Trying not to be spotted.
Right?
The horse is glowing.
Actually, it's a metaphor for carrying a torch, which means to have feelings for it. It's for his wife, Penelope.
It's actually for his bros in the horse.
I thought you were about to say it's to show his feelings for the horse.
Maybe that too. Hey, it was, dude. It was ancient Greece.
The horse is a sign of love,
ancient Greece.
You're right. You're right.
Night we make the Trojans pay. 10 years of war, they killed us slowly. But now we'll be the ones who slay.
Nah, that good
Think
bend.
of your wives and your children. Your families wonder where you've been.
See, that's what something interesting about this song. Where the family's been.
Where you been?
It's the power on that. There's a. It's not projecting too much, but you could tell he can go further.
Exactly. He's using vibrato as a little bit of spice. Not the whole meal. It's just, here's the note. Here's a little bit of vibrato on top just to give it a little bit of flavor, but it's not going to completely drown it out. And, like, I could put more if you want, but it's already going to taste delicious.
Yeah, I can imagine I always imagine because marching bands do this like a dome effect where we set the dome here, then we can extend it up further.
Yeah.
The next hit. Yeah, I'm sorry. I lost my train of thought to that.
Think of your wives and your children.
Oh, that's a hitting scene right there.
I like that imagery, though. Kiss the wedding
Yeah,
ring
the
and
imagery
the
of the
little
kissing
dome.
ring and then the tall.
They're growing old and yet you're still here.
But
Do what I say and you'll see them again. Yes, sir! Diomedes will lead the charge. Agamemnon will flank the guards. Menelaus will let our mates through the gates.
almost feels like the guitar is taking the place of a drum.
Yeah, I feel like it is because it's more like a driving force in the song.
Yeah, and we know that the guitar is Odysseus' instrument, right?
Yes.
His cue. So that's also great mirror effect. I'm sorry. Ajax. Did we make a pancake joke with him one time?
No.
Stack of Ajax.
Well, we called him Little Flapjack.
Yeah.
Little Flapjack in the back with
Wow.
heads.
You ready for the ultimate old dad joke of why they originally called like some soap products Ajax?
What?
Because he's beaten the Greeks. Ajax is tough on Greece. Like soap.
For those who couldn't hear behind my microphone, I went to do.
And for those of you who can't see me, I put my head in my hands.
For people that can't see me, turn up the brightness!
Turn on your screen. I also find it kind of interesting here how Odysseus is the brightest one on screen all the time. Everyone else is kind of fading.
Yeah.
Obscured in shadow a little bit.
Yeah.
You gotta make the protagonist stand out a little bit.
Of course,
Yeah, he's the protag, you know?
Plus, he's one bright fella.
What could possibly go wrong?
You got it, Ron. Now we actually have the drums come in here, adding to that adrenaline rush.
What you live for, what you try for, what you wish for, what you fight for. What do you live for, what do you try for, what do you wish for, what do you fight for.
That's why I keep hearing that every time.
Have the bass drum act like the heartbeat.
Yep.
boom,
fight
boom,
for
boom,
us.
boom.
I fight for us.
What do you live for?
Penelope,
What do you try for?
Telemachus,
What do you wish for?
I'm on my way.
What do you fight for?
I always get chills at this
I
part.
love
man.
that harmony in the chorus too.
Yeah.
Like you just have the splitting note going down the half. Ah, so
Yeah,
beautiful.
while we're paused, we don't have to skip back. While we're paused, really interesting thing with the drums using. Well, it almost sounds like floor toms or maybe top toms. Reason why, because a lot of war drums back in the old century, in like ancient times, sounded more so like modern day bass drums and floor toms.
Yep.
Just the way they were built with
The animal skin.
animal skin. I think sheepskin was one. It's probably
Sheepskin, cow skin, whatever you can get your hands on.
Yeah, whatever was like probably readily available, and it was always like
Yeah.
hollowed. Well, hollow in a snare. Where a snare drum obviously has like string snare, so they wouldn't really have that at that time period. Yeah, it's a great, real historical fact. It's cool.
Try for what you wish for. What do you fight for?
What do you live for? What do you try for? What do you wish for? What do you fight for?
Penelope,
Nice soft on tip. Penelope.
Penelope, and Telemachus.
Soft
I
attacks.
fight for us.
Perfect.
I fight for us.
Right here with the chorus.
Yeah.
Penelope,
What do you try for?
Telemachus,
Right.
What do you wish for?
I'm on
That
my
right there.
way.
Oh.
The chord separates.
What do you
The
live
chord-
for?
yeah.
Yeah.
The harmony there is so good.
And then you had the high part.
No, nothing against the animator for this one, but whenever we get to that part right here after he sings Penelope,
I
right?
fight for us.
This
I
part,
fight for us.
and he goes into the next part.
Penelope,
What do you try?
That part where he just moved the sword in this one, I can't unsee Gigi's when Gigi makes him like rotate the sword in his hand.
Oh, like
It's
showing
just
off a
cool,
little bit,
right?
showing off a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
that's
This is definitely
That's
more
what I see
realistic
here.
movement, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
get it down a little bit more realistic.
Maybe he did style on the Trojans, bro.
I'm telling you, dude.
Style on him, Odie.
Yo, we got just starts like dancing him.
50-point combo. Nice combo.
It's like that moveset from Link in Smash Brothers where he like swirls up.
Big combo. Epic combo. Nice score.
Oh man.
Turret.
Telemachus,
What do you wish for?
I'm on my way.
What do you fight for?
Oh.
Yeah, get him.
Oh, good imagery making the horse cry.
Can I just mention? I always love when music does this, and they do it here too. The battle cry is in tune with the key of the music.
Yep.
It never clashes with it, which is really amazing.
Could possibly go wrong.
Who was that?
A vision.
A vision
Vision.
of what cannot be, can only be dealt with right here and now.
This is gonna be
Tell me how.
stupid-ish, but like going back to our old
When are you
video,
not
and it's okay.
stupidish?
True. But going back to I was like not even gonna argue with that. Going back to our old videos, is this a different audio mix for the song
No.
than like the one that we had reacted to? Because it seems a
It
little
should
clearer.
not. It might be. I don't believe that it is.
Because at least it seemed the voice seems for Zeus seems a
Because
little clearer on this.
there was two different mixes of this one because there was some issues with the an agreement that was made with some of the earlier ones.
Mm-hmm.
So they got new people to do some of the mixing and mastering. So it's possible, but I don't believe so.
It's
Editor
definitely the
just
same
put,
voice, though.
it is, but for some reason, like when I was thinking about the old video as well, I was like, it seems clearer. Because don't at me in the comments. I'm so sorry, but I haven't really listened to Epic since I was editing for Epic and like listening to the Epic songs on there. I know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's a great musical. It's a great musical.
Shame.
But a receptor just went off in my brain, and again, it could be just making it up, or maybe it's because I haven't heard it in a while that my brain was like, that sounds different from how I remembered.
It's possible.
It's possible because, like I said, the first two sagas, so Troy and Cyclops did have some issues, so there are some older audios out there.
Either way, wonderful voice. Very hard to resonate when you have a deep voice. Frank and I have talked about this several times. So it's
oh man,
Yeah,
it is so annoying because it's like out of the range for me, and I'm in that annoying spot where it's like not quite tenor, not quite bass, somewhat baritone. So annoying.
All right, before you continue, I have to do my due diligence, and I'm just gonna say, as of the recording of this, everyone should go stream Would You Fall in Love with Me Again? We gotta take that top spot, baby. Let's go.
Tell me how.
I don't think you're ready
yeah, see, it
But
sounds
I am
clear.
ready.
to kill someone's son.
So, because it's probably sitting towards the bottom of the throat.
To kill someone's son. It's like the upper baritone, lower tenor, which some people that range really sucks for a lot of people.
To kill someone's son. The vibrations will be coming from near here in the throat. And I'm not hitting the note he's hitting, but it sounds like it would come here. And he also has a big rounder voice when he speaks. Too, which is you have to learn how to open up your throat.
Open up, yep.
There's plenty of exercises you can do for that. Frog breath is a good one for that, and the diaphragm. That's like a dual one. Obviously, making sure you're drinking like hot teas and stuff too.
Yep.
There's all sorts of things like that. But yeah, he seems to be sitting somewhere in this range. Of the voice.
I don't think you're ready.
You're ready.
To kill
Jesus Christ.
someone's son. A foe won't run, unlike anyone you have faced before.
Say no more.
Say no more.
I know that I'm ready.
I'm ready.
You're ready.
Oh, the xylophone or the bells just hitting here is such a.
It's just
It's like a haunting melody, but it's peaceful. It's haunting because of the context of the situation, but it's a beautiful lullaby at the
It's
same
like
time.
literally it's the same motif as like whenever you see a horror movie and they have like Ring Around the Rosie or a kid's song like that.
Yeah.
But kids singing it, wonderful at the park, good context. Abandoned hospital at 2 a.m. in the morning, you hear it in the hallway.
Or just like 3 a.m. at work and you just hear the toy go off and go, "Come build with me." Nope, I'm good. I'm done. Bye.
I'm done. Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
I'm not even kidding. I've had that before, and I'm like, nope.
You know how you scare an Epic fan who's a child? Sneak in their house, put on the speaker, just clip this part right here.
Okay. Actually, Epic fans don't have children.
How rude!
That is so mean! What the fuck?
Is this the reason why we kept you behind the screen last time?
Back in the kitchen! I'm serious, Squidward!
Yeah, this is exactly why we kept them off screen for this. Very Honest Shenanigans does not take any of Rod's sayings, so do not listen to what he is saying, thank you.
We discussed this earlier. Stupid some of the times, all the times. Don't take it with a grain of salt. But no, but in all seriousness, you're right. That would scar anybody, especially if you have kids.
Yeah.
Like this is gonna scare you.
What part of that would scar them? Is it the song, or is that me breaking into their house?
I
I feel like both of them would be pretty scarring.
Whoa.
I feel like it'd be like, who left the little music player on? And oh, who the hell is that black shadow in the background there?
Knowing our fans,
Why is he laughing at me?
Is that the Matt from VHS?
He looks
No,
different
no
than
one
his
knows who I look
PNG.
No one knows me. They'll look at me and they'll be like, "Who the fuck is that guy?"
Well, especially if you put on the glasses. It's a
No,
whole
look,
fucking effect.
if Frank did it, they'd be like, "Oh my god, that's Frank!
Yeah, right.
Sign my plushie."
Sign my Frank plushie. Yeah, but they'd do it. They'd do it 100%. Okay. But
1
yes,
million,
exactly.
1 million subscribers, 500,000 subscribers, and we'll make a Frank plushie.
Gonna have to wrangle us back in just for a little.
If we hit it and we forget, just clip this part of this video and send it to me.
Exactly. But
they
the
will
xylophone?
remind us, I'm sure.
great use of it here. And then, of course, it's the exact same melody that he was hyping himself earlier, which that's the double, like, I'm ready to do it. I don't think you're ready. And then change it to a xylophone. And it's like, oh, it's the same feeling, but the energy's gone. It's just like, uh-oh.
It could be like a
baby.
second guess.
Mm.
Right?
Oh, accidentally I made a baby. I was trying to make a pizza.
No,
You're gonna have to describe that in another video of how that would happen.
welcome to Very Honest Medical, guys. Oh, the soft voice, man.
What sort of image threat
Oh, okay, hold on. I heard a little bit of strain there. Was that just a little bit? And we know, Matt and I have seen the full thing through and through, so we do know his voice develops over time. This is nothing against him. But you hear, because singing softer, Ryan and I had talked about this on the Star Kid reactions. Go check those out.
It requires more air.
It requires a lot more air faster, too, to sing higher and softer. So you can very easily strain. He just did it slightly, just a little bit. But
I also
again,
feel like it is possible that it may have been a
Acting choice.
choice.
Yeah.
Oh, an
Yeah, an
intentional
acting
strain?
choice, because it's like
Maybe.
He's thinking
yeah,
about
like, 'cause
Telemachus.
it's like vulnerability, right?
Right.
You know,
that could be it, too.
the strain right there kind of shows the vulnerability. This is just a boy.
And plus,
It's a beautiful boy.
Almost almost like his breath is taken away for that one moment.
Plus, it's fresh in our mind, but remember how Lauren Lopez as Ruth, during her song in the barbecue monologue section, she had moments where her voice would break in character, but then, like, when she was her idealized version of her, it just went perfect. But then back to the nasal and all that stuff.
Yeah. Okay,
Like,
so,
that's what-
listen, I could be wrong there. Maybe it is an intentional choice.
Comment down below if Frank's wrong. We support Frank's wrongs and rights.
Because there's a really soft, beautiful attack there. Yo, Prince Hector, boy, to an avenger.
Which one?
Boy, to an
I think the
avenger.
Hulk, because it's anger.
Probably.
I have to talk on this just a
Catch you
little
next
bit.
match.
Well, doing jumps in a lower voice, I feel like is a little more difficult than doing jumps in a high voice. Am I wrong?
I think so a little bit,
no, I
because
don't
at least for me, when I go deeper, I do need more air. But since
Right.
like the higher you go, the more air you need. But then if you're going down, there's
I
less
also
air to
feel
go
like it
down a
depends
little
on
bit.
your own vocal range.
Exactly,
That could
I was
be
gonna
it,
say.
too.
Comfortably sit in a
'Cause-
higher range, it should be a little bit easier for you to do jumps.
Actually, Matt, you
True.
shouldn't be sitting when you're singing. You need to have good posture and standing up.
You know what it is too. When you go lower, you have to lead more with air first.
True.
Yeah.
Then going up higher.
Because if you're high, you're already having a lot of good breath support. So going lower makes it a little easier. At least in my opinion. Whenever I sing, like, because if I'm already high, I already have a lot of breath support. I go lower.
It could just be my own experience.
What happened?
Because
What happened,
I
Matt?
do have trouble with that. So
Matt, what happened? What happened, Matt? Did you poke yourself in the eye with your glasses?
I did not poke myself in the eye with my glasses.
Than Troy's very own Prince Hector, know that he will grow.
Nothing. I was expecting Rod to say something.
I was gonna say, I was showing you what was happening. Like, I was gonna say,
First time you played, because I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna count to three. Rod's gonna say.
I'm
his
gonna
thing,
say
we're
it in the
gonna
moment when it's happening, Matt, but you went too
Just
far
say
back,
it.
so I had to
Say
wait a
it
little
now.
bit.
Say it now. Say I'm gonna show you guys a transition that I liked, and then we'll hit play so that we have something to cut to when we cut. Okay?
no, I'm
3
cut.
seconds of silence.
This part's in. This part's in. That's
No!
fucking worry.
Everything's in. Everything's in, Matt. Keep it going, but
This is the son of none other than Troy's very own Prince Hector. Know
Right
that
here.
he will grow
See,
from
boy,
a boy to
tears.
an avenger, once doomed to
eyes
Oh,
morph
yeah, and
into
it
the
melts
helmet.
into the
That's
helmet,
cool.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
as you're consumed by age.
The history nerd in me says that that's the incorrect style of helmet for the age, but that's okay. It's style above historical fact. Just like how
Now you'll have
the Odyssey movie that's coming out.
you can say goodbye to.
I actually don't know.
Say goodbye
That could be right.
Can we just talk about how I love this double up section?
Yeah.
Please don't make me do this.
Oh, that
Don't make me
please.
do this.
Ooh. There was more acting than singing there, but it worked so well.
Color.
Yep.
The one-time colors used. Right, signifies. Oh, except for the eyes. Of the,
Well, it's also that's also how they did. Hey, have y'all ever seen the movie Sin City?
no.
There's sometimes where it's completely black and white noir type of movie,
Mhm.
but there are moments where they do add color to like emphasize something like blood, or there's a certain character who isn't color. They're like, that's an important character. But
Right.
Matt, I love how you said 40 minutes maximum, and we're barely done with the first song, and we're almost at 32 minutes.
Yeah,
about-
that's why I said 2 hours. I know us.
I know
I
it,
didn't
that's
say
what I
40
was-
minutes maximum. I said if it
You
happens,
did say
to
you were
say
like
40
when it
minutes.
gets to 40 minutes when we're
And
finished.
you guys
and I
are
was
adding
like,
to it now this pointless argument.
I didn't
I
say
know.
that. I said we were talking about what time I thought would be a good cutoff point for one episode, and I said maybe 40 minutes. Sue me, okay?
Yeah, but we were talking about
I
that
would,
one
but then you would probably transfer it to the company, and then I'd be suing myself.
I think you can win against yourself, Frank.
Would I win or
No, I think he'd
lose?
lose to himself.
No, he's got insider knowledge on himself, but at the other hand, the other Frank does know his strategy, so that is an impedance.
No, but like
You know what
if
they
we're
say,
if
a
we're
good
talking- if we're
strategist-
talking
Yeah, you know-
individual Frank versus very honest Frank. Very honest Frank would win because very honest Frank has a team behind him, and individual Frank does not.
You know what they say, guys? A good strategist cannot maneuver their enemy. A great strategist cannot maneuver themselves.
No, that's just called being an idiot. Again, this animatic was by this person.
Yep.
It was a great job. Great job.
If you wanted us to talk more about the music, I'm sorry that we got a little distracted, like with the anime. We did link the first reaction down and below. We'll have the playlist of like when Matt and Frank reacted to all of it. But of course, this is just us looking at the new animatic. But controversial question then for all three of us, but not me because I wasn't in the first reaction. Well, you two, which one did you like better? The first one that you reacted to, or this animatic?
You can't do that to me.
I have to do it. It's for the drama. It's for the YouTube.
I'll come out. So, I always have an affection for Gigi's animations.
True.
I love
True.
her. I just love her outside. That
Yes.
by no means means that this animator.
Of course
is
No.
not.
This one.
Of course.
Both of
The
them
art style's
are
really good.
high quality, highest
Oh, yeah.
quality.
Look,
I
to
would
draw
also kind of lean towards Gigi though because of nostalgia.
that too.
First animatic, we're kind of a little biased on it.
Right. To draw a more realistic human style is more difficult because there's a lot more details you have to consider, including
Right.
more so how the skin would bend and twist. So I give them a lot of credit for that.
I give you credit for that.
I'll have to agree with you guys. Not just for the nostalgia as well. It's just, I don't know. I do, again, not to knock anything about this one, but I guess just because Jeezy's was the first introduction of this song ever for me, I think things hit a lot harder. And like when you're reintroducing yourself to something, of course it's not gonna have the same beats as when you first were introduced to something, but still, kudos to this guy, because like I said, that transition from when he turned into the boy to the helmet, and then like the other scene, what was I think? It was a really good one.
Well, the glare in the mirror was also a great
And
transition.
Zeus's eyes, piercing.
Yeah.
I love that. I was like that whole yellow like glow, because of course that's what you think for the god of the gods. Like holy crap, like he's this ethereal being. Not that well, in the real mythology he's this giant sex god, but in the moment.
I don't know,
Not wrong,
I still
though.
think in this movie he's still a giant sex god for some reason.
I
I feel like
forgot
there's ulterior motives there.
I forgot what media it was, but there was one where Zeus goes, Zeus is many things, but he is definitely not a good person. It's himself telling them. Oh, it was Thor. It was a deleted scene from Thor. He was like, you have to be a good person to get to like the beyond. And he's like, oh, have you ever been there? No, Zeus is many things, but he is not good. He's not.
Alright, guys, but now we're moving on to Just a Man by.
Okay. Just a man.
Just a man.
Okay.
Fun
One
fact.
of the best songs.
Matt,
Hold on,
Matt actually
hold on.
went as Just a Man for Halloween one year.
Okay, wait, we have captions for this one. Hold on.
We'll keep the Halloween story even if it doesn't work. But I'm gonna turn on
Oh,
subtitles.
wait, so we have seen this animator before, by the way. We have
Do I
seen
want
We have-
English
we
United
have-
States or English auto-generated?
Oh,
I
United
put-
States, because that means that it was written by somebody, which means it would probably be
Yes.
correct.
Oh, Neil illustrated. Yes, we've seen Neil's Thunder. What was it?
Thunderbringer.
Thunderbringer. I'm pretty sure.
I'm so
I
internet
think there
brain
was
rotted.
one other one, but
When you said thunder, I was thinking of the Imagine Dragons song. Thunder! Feel the
Feel the
thunder!
thunder.
Lightning
can
and
you,
thunder!
can you imagine Zeus is killing Odysseus' men?
Feel the thunder!
Captain,
I have to see her.
but we'll die.
I know.
Thunder, feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, 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 feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, 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 feel the thunder.
What song is he singing? You'll learn about it in like 2,000 years. It's a bop, dude.
Actually, you won't because you'll be dead.
I'm feeling you right now. All right, let's get into this.
Let's get into it. So, Just a Man.
All right, Neil. Oh, the child
Oh,
laughing.
dang.
I don't think that was any other one we've heard.
It was not. This was added for this video specifically.
Okay, pause.
That's
sorry,
a
I
really
know
good
we're-
Odysseus.
Yes, I
Good
was about to say.
design.
I know we're here more so for the music, but I have to give Neil his flowers. His character design for Odysseus and them, straight jawed, very square faces.
Her.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
You're welcome.
I
Sorry,
did not
you're
know
good,
that.
you're
For her artwork, fantastic.
Kudos.
Snaps all around.
There's a lot of detail in her animatics too. If you notice, like the walls.
Yeah, look at the hesitation and the shaking right before he drops it.
Yep.
Oh, little baby horse toy.
Think back to the sun
Okay.
of mine. You're as old as he was.
Frank, does this hit harder now that you have childs?
Yeah. Okay. The softness in his voice here.
That pause there would mean yes.
The softness in the voice, it fucking hits so different now. 'Cause he's singing a lullaby to this baby who he's probably going to kill. It's
Yep.
like, and that itself is haunting. But the way Jay lands
then-
into the notes,
And then on top of that, in this animatic specifically, adding in the crying
the
child
laughing,
sound
Yeah.
is just.
Jay, I hate you.
This wasn't even Jay. That was a Neil choice.
That was a Neil. Neil, I don't like
Yeah.
you anymore, Neil.
Neil,
You were.
you're
cool
my
once.
favorite now.
Neil,
Neil,
we
you
love
were
you.
so awesome until this happened. No, but I will
No,
say,
you're still awesome.
very nice about the fact that she timed the laughter to fit in time with the music. Adding sound effects sometimes, especially the pre-recorded, can be a little difficult to get matching with music. So good mixing on that end.
Think back to the sun of mine. You're as old as
The
he
slight crescendos too on mine. It's soft. It's
This is
almost
one
like you
thing I
could.
ju- Oh, go
You
ahead.
can hear. Sorry, Rod. It's like
No,
you
no,
can
go.
hear his contemplation on actually killing this kid with the crescendos and decrescendos on this. It's just like he was when I left for. It's like going back and forth like a seesaw.
There's a push and pull to the
Yes.
lyrics.
And that's what I was gonna say. I know Epic does change some things, but like in the version of Epic's Odysseus, did he see baby Telemachus before he left?
Yeah,
in the
he
actual
would've.
myth.
He would have, because, like, while we don't see like beginning of like him leaving his homeland, pretty much the premise behind him leaving is still the same. Of how, Telemachus would have been, a couple months old, and he was like, oh, I don't really want to go. I'm crazy. I'm driving a tractor backwards.
Well, no, because some versions he leaves her pregnant, so that's what I was saying. because like
Yeah.
he had never met Telemachus. So in this version,
No,
he
in
has
this version, he would have seen him as
a little baby.
as a little baby.
Okay.
Okay, no,
Yeah,
that
it's
makes
ver-
sense.
It is difficult because there's a lot of different accounts for these ancient stories. Like this
Exactly,
one we were
mhm.
looking at for one of our own things, and I was like, "There's a completely different version for like this thing happened than the one Matt found," and it was. I guess it has to go. You have to go by the majority rules on that one.
Well, it's because I
Just
love
learn how
that
to
line
read the
too.
ancient
Because
text.
you're as old as he was, so it's like he's immediately thinking about Telemachus, and that's why if he met him as a babe, well, then that's even harder to like try to kill somebody else's son as a parent.
Yeah, you kind of have like that human. It's like the humanistic instinct, I guess.
Yeah. Well, yeah. As any adult has that programming. If we see a baby and like it's we need to help it
And
because that's a baby.
it's like the effect of everybody whenever they have like a kid or like they meet a baby for the first time, they're always scared of dropping it, but you naturally just like know how to hold it. It's interesting.
As old as he was.
You're right. The baby crying going in with the key of the song too is nice.
Yeah.
I love
The mandolin, guitar.
just very soft.
Every man I've slain is the price I pay. Endless pain. Close your eyes.
So soft.
It's soft but powerful. That's
It's got good support.
you can you can really tell he can sing, like he knows how to sing. Obviously.
Yeah, the
but-
vocals have good support, but I don't think Odie has some good support.
Yeah, not right now. Actually, right now he does. Right now he does. Eventually.
Yeah, doesn't he have the support of like 600 men and like the baby for a little bit?
600 drugs.
Price I pay. Endless pain. Close your eyes.
So nice, so soft.
I honestly, there's something really well that he's doing here that I struggle with, and that's putting the vibratos at the end of the phrases and not the duration.
The whole
of
note,
phrase.
yeah, the whole note.
Yeah. So sometimes vibrato, I don't know. There's a different way to say it. Vibrato is really good. It's beautiful when done right.
You don't need it on everything.
You don't need it on everything. I know because I made that mistake. I put it on every note. It doesn't work sometimes. You can't understand what you're saying. But yeah, putting it right at the end and then ba 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 da da forward. And then he adds it because you could also consider like a tremoling in the voice too for like the regret. It's
Yeah.
beautifully crafted.
Yep. And so that's why we were talking earlier, kind of like a spice, just a little bit. You don't need a lot.
You don't need too much.
Vibratos. If you put too much in it, it's gonna take it taste terrible.
Yeah.
Fun fact: sometimes I can, cause I have that disorder where senses meld together. I can sometimes taste sounds. So that's why if you see me describing sounds as like food, that's a major reason why. Cause I grew up with that.
Interesting.
Moving on. Mm-hmm.
I taste colors.
Yes, I met someone like that. So,
How could I hurt you?
Like a Shenanigans.
I'm just a man who's trying to go home. Even after all the years away from what I know.
I feel like he's doing something with that jump. After all the years, it's like there's a separation in the notes, but the air is still moving.
and I think he's going more into the head voice at that moment
Yeah.
because like he's still mixed, but then it's more head voice after that jump.
That's probably how
That's
he's
why-
pulling. Yeah, that's probably how he's pulling off the soft attacks. Because when you sing, you can end it and end your breath, but you can also continue pushing air out and just vibrate your vocal cords to that point. So, for example, I'm just a man, or I'm just a man. It's still moving. You can think of it. Our band teachers used to say this all the time. Think of like a paintbrush. You don't want to break the paint.
You want one fluid motion, one soft brush strokes.
especially when you're going higher and higher up, having that air already there makes it a lot easier to attack those notes. That is a choir technique that I've learned too.
And it's gonna be more.
Now you look like you wanted to say something. No?
I got nothing.
Oh, nice cape flick.
Oh, good emotion right there.
Beautiful animation. And having the
360
flaps at
shots.
the top of the hair.
Oh,
Neil,
those
you
fella.
beautiful artist, you.
That right there, that slight voice break in there. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do it, guys. Like, especially after saying the little baby yawn, I would have been like, you Zeus, I'm gonna try to raise him as my son, and then maybe he would have died anyway on the Odyssey.
Yeah, you never know.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't know
Like,
the conscience until he dies to the Cyclops, because I'm a moron.
I was about to say, if he was eaten by the Cyclops, that's not on me. I tried my best. I tried.
I give him the tools, he didn't build it. What do you want from me?
What do you want from me?
I'm just a man.
I'm just.
But when does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man
There's more of a
become
determination in the voice
monster?
here, but there's still that slight regret in it.
Also, I'm so glad we could talk about this line. I didn't know how important this line was going to be when I was editing Gel's reactions. But the fact that that little leitmotif, that line, comes back so many times later on throughout the journey.
Yeah.
When does a man become a monster motif?
Jay is a genius. That's all I'm gonna say about
Say
that.
it with me now.
I mean,
Sweet, say with me now. Jay is
is
a
a genius.
Bringing that back. Full circle.
Because it hits hard every time. Play it, let it swing, let it sing.
Especially because you connected to this moment.
But when does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze?
Nice cape
When does a
transition.
man become
Oh,
a
that's sick.
monster?
Okay, sorry. Having the cape transition, his cape transition to the curtain.
Yep,
That was
sick.
slick, Neil. That was slick.
When does a candle become a blaze?
Right there.
Look at
Oh,
that.
nice.
That's awesome.
A monster.
Man.
When does a ripple become a tidal wave? When does the reason become the blame? When does a man become a monster?
Dang, look at the. I always love to give kudos to people like this because, like, no
expressive.
shade to those other animatics because drawing is very hard. You usually put most of the effort on the protagonist or the person singing, and sometimes the rest of them are just blobs or like the very basic features.
Well,
and I
even
nothing
here.
against that because again, animation is so. But look at the detail on even just the background people's faces, and then keep playing because, like, oh my gosh, like the next time.
A tidal wave.
Look at that. That man has a full face in the middle, and then right next to him, that foot with the beard, and then
So-
we're gonna play it because this is the next. This is the one that got me. Right here. Those faces, and then right here.
You're
So many
going
different
down the
types of
line.
faces. Yep, the one on
And
the right
here's
with the
the crazier-
mustache.
Here's the crazier part to add to your point, Rod. This is an animatic, and animatics aren't necessarily meant to have a ton of detail in it because you just need to get the movements,
Yep.
the characters, and the bare bones of the scenery in there.
Yep.
And that way, when you go into actual production, you can fill in those details as you're animating it.
That's
So
why I
yeah,
like to
like-
call them moving storyboards as well, because it almost
Yeah.
is just that. Like, it's just a storyboard that you're
Yeah.
slowly moving to the next one.
I
but then,
don't
like,
know.
oh my god.
If on the recording, you'll pick up my mouse, but if you see in the top right corner the cracks in the wall,
Yes.
Yeah.
like paying attention to that much detail. So, and who knows if this was fully animated, there might be more cracks, but that could be like, hey, this is supposed to be, destruction of some
Yep.
sort, or a battle worn. Like, that's cool. Also, the hairstyles are different too.
That's what I was saying. I was like, man with a mustache. We got a fro over there.
I don't know if
Got a
anything's
mullet, I think.
particularly out of century either. I think these are pretty close.
We're pretty
The
close. Yep.
depictions I've seen.
Look at that dude.
Ah,
See if you notice some of the people in the background.
yep.
Let's see. Who's that? Who's that guy right there?
That's Eurylicus, the boy.
You're really good.
Also, music. I love how coming back. Oh, don't do that to me. Okay, coming back in is that war drum. Doom, 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 doom,
Yep.
No. What was that? Don't do that to me. What does that mean?
The frame that's on here right now.
What's wrong with the frame, Frank?
That frame is amazing when you view it with open
Possibly
eyes.
having the mother of the child or
Yep.
some kind of
Yep.
relation to it. Yeah. It's
Yeah, right there. Oh my god, crazy dude.
and his eyes. He knows what he's
Oh,
doing too.
Also,
He
I
knows
love
what he's
Zeus's
doing.
eyes again.
It's also it's so particular of framing that directly on the "forgive me." Like,
Yes.
him making eye contact with her and going
Timing.
"forgive me."
Animation.
Also, you
visual
paused it on the
storytelling,
perfect thing for me. You
You
see
know
that
what?
figure on the staircase?
the
Yeah.
timing.
That's how I usually see animatic background characters drawn as. The figure on the staircase.
It's fine. But look, Zeus is giving us a side eye right now.
He is giving
You
us the
guys have
side
been
eye with
recording
the
for how
yellow
long?
eyes.
You guys have been recording for how long and you only made it through 2 songs? Step up your game.
That transition.
That that one got me.
Neil.
That one got me.
You can't fucking do that, Neil. I don't like you anymore. I don't like you again.
Neil, you can't do this. Frank just had child, and he is.
How good is the Frank? How dare
I'm just a man.
But hey, kudos to all the people though. See,
Oh wow,
Wouldn't
you
it-
had
wouldn't-
the
wouldn't
the
it-
balls, Neil, to
wouldn't it be
actually
messed up
show
if
the
you
empty
saw
hands.
if you saw it falling though? That's what I was about to say. I was like, kudos to everyone. They haven't shown the baby just falling, so you at
Well,
least are
okay,
morally
okay.
good people for
So-
that.
So I have 2 things to say really quickly. So technically, theoretically, on an updated version of GG's animatics of Just a Man, there is the showing of the hand dropping the baby.
No, but does it show the baby actually falling?
It does not.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
That
that's a
would be
line
crazy.
that they haven't crossed, and thank you guys for that because that would just mess me up emotionally.
Okay, that's a line that they haven't crossed yet.
Don't say it. I was about to say, don't you dare say it.
I'm sure there is one out there. Also, I may or may not have already seen parts of this one and knew
That the
what
hand was
Neil
coming.
added, and I was like, "Ooh, this is gonna hurt." So I added this one intentionally. My bad.
No, that's always what you have to do, Matt. You're the one that knows more than us, and Frank and I are just here to be vibing.
And what's the word? Traumatized.
We're well past traumatized now, baby.
True. We're in too deep now.
Right,
Yeah,
cool.
really
It was
good.
a great animatic. Great
It was
animatic.
really
and
Neil,
great addition of
Neil.
the.
I don't like you anymore,
Sounds.
but I love your work.
All right, same question, you guys. The first time that you saw this, the first video or Neil's video now? Which one was better, in your opinion?
This was really hard.
Yeah, because as much as I
Because-
love Gigi, just Gigi's last
It was
episode.
GG, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
I love
Gigi.
Gigi's artwork. Neil went the extra step and added the baby vocals.
Yeah, exactly.
And you made it hit harder.
Monster.
You are a monster. You,
monster.
are Odysseus. You.
When does this Neil become a monster?
Neil becomes the monster.
I think I
Neil.
have to agree with you that I did like Neil's a little bit better. Although I do love, Gigi's setup for the song Monster.
Mm.
Yeah.
So like,
Listen, we're probably gonna say this 1,000 times, so let's just get it out of the way now. Anytime we're comparing the artwork between one anime and another, we're not trying to decredit.
We're not. We will never say objectively better.
Oh yeah.
Dang, Matt. Dang, Matt.
Go ahead.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Rod
It's all
and I
jokes.
are. Yeah,
It's all
listen.
jokes. I don't
They are
mean
phenomenal
anybody.
artists.
Any ones, because again, remember I've seen it before the first time. I've seen some of these there. I'm showing them to you guys. This time, I wouldn't have chosen them if I didn't think they were good.
Also,
right? Not to say that if I haven't chosen yours and I don't think yours good, it's probably because I haven't seen it, because I haven't seen too many.
and that's the other thing that we're about to say. When we're saying better than the other one, we're not even saying it in like an objective way. We'll never say it in an objective way because this requires a lot of talent and a lot of time for everyone. And kudos for anyone
Something
that's
I could
like,
never do.
nah, Matt's gonna make his animatic. He's gonna show the baby falling in his animatic. He's gonna do it. He's gonna be the first one to cross
You're
that
right.
line.
You know what?
You know what? He
Cross
would be the
line.
one to do it too.
But
And he was
it's
saying,
100% authentic. Okay.
and he would just send it right to me first. He was,
Frank, I'd go, Frank, oh my god, look, I drew an animatic. It's just a man, and you'd go, fuck you, I ain't watching it.
but yeah. So
subjective. That's what I'm going at. It's not like
it's only objective. Don't. Yeah.
It's like
listen, if you've seen our original ones, you know how much we love GG's.
Gigi's the goat. GG, we'll hire you. Just send us info. We got stuff in the works.
Oh Lord.
All right, well, let's move on.
Neil, we were gonna hire you until you broke Frank's heart. So now you'll have a 10-second
I'll hire
timeout, and then we'll hire you. So 10 seconds of shame.
Sit in the corner.
All right, moving on to Full Speed Ahead by this person.
Yo, what way princess? I have the upweighted version.
I hit the upgrade.
Okay, so that's where we cut back in for this section. Thank you.
No,
All right, by Miji.
But illustrations.
Word.
Man, this song is so fun.
I quote this song more than any other song in Epic,
True.
and Matt can quote me on that.
600
100 men.
700 men under my command.
600
200.
views in under 2 hours. What the hell are you guys even doing? There's other things to watch on YouTube.
600 men, 600 men under my command, with only one goal in mind.
Here are some of them are slightly off tempo, but it still fits with the beat
Also,
for a chorus. Because no chorus is going to, well, not no chorus, I shouldn't say that, but most choruses are not going to be exactly.
Right, and on top of that, it's supposed to be like
a
crew.
response,
on
yeah,
a
response
ship.
from a crew.
You know,
I like the colors I used to hear this one. I know it's in the animatics, usually you'll pick one color if you are going to pick one color to like stick with it. I like this blue. I like this blue a lot.
The nice gradient in
it
the
almost
background.
makes me think they're on a boat.
No, I was going to say they're blue.
We're on
Dabba
a boat. Throwback to that. Oh, we did that for a little bit.
Under my command, with only one goal in mind.
Also, the way that the waves fit into the music too. They're soft, they're in tempo, but you could just barely hear them, and it acts like its own instrument. It's beautiful. I love when the mixers do that. They had different sound effects, and like I said, they become their own instruments. And the last one, two ones ago, sorry, the first song, the thunder striking.
Yep.
The thunder striking was basically its own instrument, and it matched with the music. The baby crying in with Neil.
Hey, she's out of timeout. You can't tell her that now. We have to hire her now.
It's
And
been
now
10
this
seconds.
one.
It's been 28 seconds.
Go
I
ahead.
was about to say. It's fine, Neil. You're good.
600 men, 600 miles of open sea. But the problem's not the distance. It's what lies
Wow, nice.
Ooh, that was good eyes.
That was good eyes.
We talked about this in our reaction for
Apothecary.
Wait, no, that's not even out yet. Our reaction to Aventress.
Oh no.
It's not out yet, but we did talk about it when it comes
might
out.
be by the time this comes out.
Who knows?
We
Whether
don't
it's
know
out
the
or not,
order.
editor, press yes or no right here.
Oh, Oh yes!
In Spanish now.
Oh, sí.
Okay, now.
We love giving the editor more work.
I'm so sorry, but anyway, we were talking about how there for a while, especially it started in the '90s, and like good SpongeBob had this a lot. It would be the juxtaposition be like regular animation, and then hyper realistic for a couple of seconds, just to have that good juxtaposition and like jar the viewer, but in a good way, and then go back to like the regular style. That I did exactly that to me. If you want to go back to that real quickly, where it's like the him like showing his eyes. Yep, go ahead. Because regular, right there, and you're just like, whoa,
Look at
and then
that.
it goes to the mouth.
Yes, hyper detailed. Also, now that we had the freeze frame here, it looks quite similar to a beast we'll meet later on. I don't know if that's foreshadow, but it looks like the what's that beast in the middle of the water that he has to get past to get back home? It's
Charybdis?
yes, that one.
You have the whirlpool beast.
Charybdis
Yeah, the
dick?
whirlpool, and his eyes look like whirlpools, and we see the line work.
See, Matt, you went from
Here,
a 6
the-
out of 10 to a 9 out of 10. That's
Yeah.
improvement.
You see the line
Editor,
work
hey,
here.
editor, really quickly, you see these eyes that are on screen right now? You put them on everyone that's on screen. And now, there's an elephant running across. And, car crash.
No, shut up. Okay, so poor editor. Yeah, but
At
you
least
see how the
mine.
lines are waving, and they're it's called motion lines, I believe, or
Motion
action
blur,
lines.
baby.
Motion
Yeah.
blur.
Action lines, baby.
Oh yeah, they actually literally
Speaking
move.
of
So.
Charybdis,
Yeah, they literally move. So
There was a Cyclops, maybe, or just some sort of gremlin.
bumper off and away we go. We're bumping.
we're on a boat.
I like how he plays with that now. Full speed ahead. Because see, a lot of people, when they start singing, the trap that they all go into, we've talked, Frank and I have talked, they sing it just straight. Like, especially like if the notes on the paper is the notes I'm gonna sing. Which, granted, sometimes when you're like in a choral setting
Classical.
or something like that, that's exactly what you need to do, and that is correct thinking. But when you start getting into more contemporary music, like especially when you go more into jazz or R&B or pop, you have to play with the notes a little bit to make it sound interesting. Because if you sing it straight, because there's not a lot of complexity in the melody, it's just gonna sound very straight the same way. But that's again, like with all good things, don't do it too much. AKA editor, as this is actually for
Tell me what to do.
put Fergie singing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
At that sports game, the famous one where she did really, really bad.
Ball. Yes,
Oh,
football.
boy.
Yeah, Frank, if you haven't heard that, we're watching this after this. Anyway, it was
God.
bad, but she wavered way too much. But he knows the exact amount to wave full speed ahead.
Yeah.
And sorry for the voice right now. I've been working all day. But see, you gotta play with the melody. Oh, okay. I like that. I like that. I like that
That
a lot.
was
It's
so.
like,
I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting that.
we unlocked the new
it's just
character.
so
We unlocked that.
That's hilarious.
that's amazing. Bless you, animator, for putting that in.
You got enough XP. You've unlocked. You're really good.
Eurylochus joins the battle.
You
Really good. Joins the crew.
You really good for Smash Bros?
Mod it now.
Run out of supplies to eat. 600 men. 600 reasons to take what we can. So
Interesting. Interesting.
Do we think that was on purpose?
The
Take
string.
what we can.
No, the bag.
Oh, with the string. The empty bag, the bag of the wings, the Wiggins bags.
The wind bag, you know,
Yep.
and the fact that he's holding a bag.
And the fact that this is all very long-winded.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah. Also, what poor planet? Did they not steal shit from Troy to come back home with? Like, food-wise?
Well, no, but there were other kingdoms that they had to divide the loot.
Yep, most likely. And
So
then
it
also,
most
like...
likely would not have been enough to last for 600 people.
Plus, they
Okay,
probably
true.
thought, too, like, they do have, like, enough food, but, like any other voyage, because, like, you have your perishables, and then you had that, like, a hardtack and stuff like that, you know, sailors would eat when it's like that. So, they're probably thinking, like, ahead of, like, fresh food, because, you know, voyages that would take months at a time, they would pick out spots to, like, we're going to stop at this island, regroup, get items, get things, or, like, this is the closest port to where we are from now. We're going to sail to there. We have enough food to get to there. Replenish. Keep going. Because it was a bunch of stop and go back in the day. For
Right.
naval.
Right, because I'm trying to think if there were... Because there's a few civilizations that did the Hannibal with the Carthaginians, and I think the Romans at one point did that too, where they would take over a territory, grab the food from there, and keep the army moving. I don't know the tactic of Greece or any of the like Odysseus' army, so forgive me, but
Well, no, they would do the
assume-
same thing because they didn't. Well, it wasn't expressly shown in Epic, and they decided to skip over it. The first island stop in the Odyssey after the Battle of Troy is they stopped an island. If I remember the island name post recording, put it up on the screen now. They stopped there and then they ransacked the island
okay.
and like killed everyone that lived there. And, like they didn't even like stop and be like, "Hey, we're just travelers. Can we get food?" They just said, "Kill them all."
Right,
And then they stayed there a little bit too long, and then
Not to mention, Frank, you remember, they have to think about space as well on the ship. Because you already
That's
have
true
600
too.
men.
Tonnage and
Tonnage,
all
and
that.
you can't have food, all the food for 600 men for that type of voyage. You'd have to get as much as you could, plan out for where you're going to get the next little bit of food, and then
Yeah,
keep going
that's
like
true.
that. Because
that's true.
it's
Plus,
a lot.
there's probably weather complications too. I'm
Amen to that.
sure
Because
at
that's
some
why,
point.
very quickly, a lot of seafaring people realized we can't take fresh produce or fresh vegetables to sea because it will deteriorate even faster because of the sea air.
Yeah, the salt, right?
The salt will eat away at it. Not to mention, it just doesn't keep very well on a ship because
how did the United States find a way to get a chocolate cake on the
No,
front
no.
line?
This is even better. They found ways to get ice cream to the front
They
line
had
during World War
okay,
II. And they
World
had
War
ships
II,
that
entire
created ice
ships
cream.
of ice cream.
Ice cream,
like,
yes.
floating refrigerators. Well, that was amazing. Okay, sorry. We're going
That's
down
when-
a little rabbit hole there.
Sorry,
That's when the
guys.
Japanese realized that our methods of transportation and like our supply line was unmatched.
Well, that's when the German officer found the chocolate cake, man, the one you're talking about. That
Yep,
came through
that
the
was a
mail,
different
the air mail. And he was like, we're losing because the logistic capabilities of the U.S. to ship a freaking chocolate cake, like
cake.
homemade chocolate cake, and have it still be fresh by the time they captured it was like, yeah, we're screwed. Because they were still
Screwed,
using
yep.
horses and shit. On top of the Panzer divisions. Okay, sorry,
Well,
we
I'm
went a
about to
little bit
say-
of history tangent there.
Watch where the birds fly.
Very honest history.
Virtual history
soon.
station?
My second in command. Now for speed ahead.
And away we go.
You know what I love about
And away
Eurylochus's
we
part
go.
there? He's executing an order, which we're off and away we go. It's near mimicking the drums, but it's driving force in the actual piece. If it's not mimicking the drums, it's still the driving beat of the lyrical end.
The other thing as well, I like the hierarchy difference already, and kind of already like he's not in time with his men because he's still going with the full speed ahead because it's still like this freeform melody, and they're like move up and away we because they're very still much
Yeah,
in time.
They're more
That's-
marched, like rigid and march-like.
Right, and that's because like he's the king, so he's not like supposed to be buddy with anybody.
No, exactly,
They
but
get the order. They get the orders from Eurylochus, which is why the crew is Eurylochus's instrument.
And that's why there's even more foreshadowing about the differences and like that eventually happen, and that's what it's good. Jay
Again,
Yet
let's say it,
again!
everybody.
Jay
Jay
is
a
Is a
genius.
genius.
My second in
my careful space.
It's not mimicking the drums, but it's a driving part in the vocal.
Yeah!
Qualities. Wait a minute, I still have him up there.
Show me them polititties.
No, you don't. He's not up there right now.
Frank got it first. Matt, couple seconds delay.
No, I got it. I
He
was
was
just
in
in
the
the middle of
point.
speaking.
Yeah, he
and
was.
I
That's
was
what I'm
like,
saying.
God damn it.
That was the
God.
delay,
We've
and I
talked
love
about this.
Look, there in the distance, I see an island. I see a light that faintly glows. Maybe there are people lighting a fire. Maybe they'll share some food. Who knows? Something feels off.
Alright, Frank, you want to know something that I've learned in between our time of reacting to this originally and now?
Well,
The voice of Polites, I'm pretty sure, is a doctor or a nurse or something.
huh.
And is not a singer at all.
Okay,
There's not-
number one, or something implies all of the professions. That's
Including
Something,
singing.
it's something in the medical field. Shut up.
There we go. We've narrowed it down because you're like, or something like a chef, like he's a janitor or something. Fucking, I
What,
don't
you saying
know.
janitors can't sing, Rod? Huh?
Some sort of studio
Yeah.
engineers. I just thought of these different professions. He was like, or something. I'm so sorry. But
If we can go back to when Polity starts singing,
yeah.
I want to listen for something.
I'll listen too.
Look, there in the distance, I see an island. I see
Yeah, so you can hear a little bit of the differences between how he attacks and how Jay attacks in there, right? There's a little bit of a vibration happening right before he hits the note. I see an island. I see an
Exactly.
So he has a little more separation of the breath, I think. Not again, he's not bad singing. This is
But
different
that
styles.
does make what Matt say come into play, and that makes a lot of sense. If he wasn't a singer by trade, like we were saying earlier, sometimes first instinct for a lot of people who are getting into singing, keep the note on, but not really play with the note as much. But it kind of works for Polity's character as well, because he's very optimistic. Most people that are like the optimistic stereotype as well are very forward driven and very like in your face, like we'll drive it forward, which is a good character stereotype that you can see in Surrogate on our D&D plays. Link down below to watch our D&Ds.
Amazing plug, by the way.
Hey, baby.
There are also a lot of pop singers I've heard that start with that little vibration of us. You
Yeah,
need
that
to know.
vocal fry, a little bit of vocal fry every day.
It helps set their
Tone.
their tone. Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe there are people lighting a fire. Maybe they'll share some food. Who knows? Something feels
I know.
off here.
He
Frank
is
knows. Frank knows.
very solid on the release of No though,
I say we
which is really
strike
good.
first. We don't have time to waste, so let's break the
Make the
place
place
down.
down.
I like this face. Polity's like, ah, no!
That right there is tough to do, believe it or not. You and I go ahead. Like he has like the bend.
Yeah,
in the
mirroring.
note.
You and I'll go ahead.
That little bend up.
I go ahead.
Yeah.
Give me till
Till sunrise.
And if we don't return, then 600 men can make this whole place burn.
But actually, sir, wouldn't it be 559 if Polites is with you?
You
Say
know
that
what?
number again, Matt.
599.
Okay, I thought you said 59. I was very
I
concerned
did
for
not.
30 for
I heard
30
59.
seconds.
I
I was
heard
like,
59.
You
listen,
heard me wrong then.
I may be only able to count to 4 and 5 very quickly as a musician, but
I said 599.
listen,
Okay.
Comment down below if you heard 59 or 99.
Wouldn't it be 559 if 559 if 559 if...
either or. I can't call them out on it because I studied acting and music. But if you can call them out on it, you can call them out on it.
Anybody a mathematician comment down below?
Accountants, mathematicians, business majors. people with too much free time.
Then 599. This whole place burn.
Well, technically
Also,
598, right? Because the two of them are already on the
No,
island.
no.
Time
But,
them,
like,
but
'cause,
he's
like,
gonna be part of the
he's-
burning.
Because I don't think Odysseus is counted in the 600 men.
Okay.
Because
true.
he's Odysseus, and Odysseus is 600 men.
Gotcha. That's true.
Dude,
That's
two
true.
things. Number one, that's a cool indie band name, Odysseus and the 600 Men. Or like just like
I
even
know.
just this. That's what I'm saying. And then number two, even from the first time that I reacted to this or like saw your guys' reaction while I was editing, it's so eerie how easily he sings about just burning down an entire island so nonchalantly. And I guess
mean, this is war, man.
you could say also just like foreshadowing is like, you know, when does a man become a monster? He sort of kind of has these like seeds of him like being able to like transcend his humanity, not transcend it, but like hide his humanity and be a little bit more.
Bury his humanity, or
There you go.
or
Bury his
merely
humanity.
disregard it, because okay, he's already killed an innocent baby. I mean,
Allegedly, Matt hasn't animated the baby falling yet. No, but you're right. The baby dying just symbolizes him just being able to like take parts of his humanity and bury it.
it could
And
also
he's getting better at it.
it could also be just like I forget what they call it, a morale boost for the men. Like, yes, they could burn this place
We
down.
could burn this easy, guys. All 600 of us. Yeah, I guess you could let it go like that too.
Because as we're gonna find out, Eurylochus is very much a character that doubts all the time.
He's
So
a negative Nancy.
he's a negative Nancy. So
That's his name from now on. We're not allowed to call him Eurylochus anymore.
he's
Yeah,
negative
you
Nancy.
think someone with the word "kiss" in their name would be a little more positive?
Must
Eurylochus me.
Eurylochus.
I knew
Is
one
that-
of you
is
were
that-
gonna do that.
Is that the line he used on his wife?
Odysseus' sister?
Yeah, no, this is you really kissed me.
How about you come over and you really kiss me?
No, he's talking to Odysseus. I said, yeah, and sure, you really kissed me. Okay.
Odysseus in the other room like, this son of a bitch.
Shut up with my own house.
And 600 men can make this whole place burn. Now full speed ahead.
Here's a electric guitar for Odysseus.
Yep, see?
Straight eighth notes. Again, driving force. Something that you see a lot in like video game music. Straight eighth notes. Dun 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 dun. They use a
see
lot
how-
for adrenaline boost.
And then again, musically, Odysseus is now singing the part of the crew to try and get in with the crew. We're up,
And away we go, we're up, we're off, and away we go, we're up, we're off.
Because even if you're the leader, you still gotta try and be one of the. It's like.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it like this, but that's the only metaphor that comes to mind. It's like when your boss tries to be friends with you. Like, you can be a little bit of good friends with your boss, but at the end of the day, it's still your boss. So like, you can only get so close.
It's like trying to be hip with the youngsters, you know? Like, oh my god, this is so skibbity riz.
I was literally about to say
Oh
Skibbity
my
when you
god,
said that. Was
my
literally
soul
about to-
hurt the second you said that.
Comment down below if that hurt your soul too.
That's a lot. That's a lot of unk energy, Frank.
Yeah, unk.
Unk.
Full speed
Nice in the chorus.
We're off and away we go.
Was
Oh, there's the owl.
that wasn't a key change, right? That was just going up higher, or am I crazy?
I think here, play it again. I'll see. I'll listen to the background.
We're up, we're off and away we go.
It's definitely a modulation. Maybe not a full key change, but they modulate for a little bit to a different.
because
I-
the
it's
voices
not
go
a-
higher there in the ensemble.
It's not a key change, because I think it's still in the key change, but I think it is a harmony change.
That's what I was saying. They modulate a little bit to a different one, but then
True.
modulate back.
Because it sounded like one of those voices stayed consistent, but then the rest of them went higher up.
To quote,
Yeah, it's just
to
a
quote
harmony
Frank's
change.
favorite musical, don't modulate the key and disagree with. Don't modulate the key and run away from me.
No, I'm gonna run away, thank you. Next up, we got Open Arms by
Oh, there's English subtitles, Frank. Go, no, 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 no.
I already got it. I already did it.
Okay, good, good. I was about to say. I was like, man,
ahead of
don't
you.
you dare.
Ooh, using the
always so
claps like
happy
a
this
little bit like an
song.
Afro beat.
Huh?
I can
Nice
tell
swelling.
you're getting nervous, so do yourself a service and try to relax, my friend. Find quality.
This is very much an Afro beat. It feels
Also,
like.
it's very funny
Yeah,
because
tropical, very, very like island-esque.
artistic wise already as well, this Odysseus is very small. Like in a way that like the other Odysseuses I've seen are like muscular, or even like if they're a slight frame, they still have a little bit of muscle definition to them. But this just
Right.
looks like a dude who goes to the card shop and rips packs every Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
Well, in response to that, a lot of the animatics go based off of the heights of the actual actors, and in real life, Jay's like the shortest one.
Jay, I think you go to the card store every Saturday and open packs. Like you got that body type, my guy. I don't know if it's Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, or Yu-Gi-Oh, but you just got it. We'll hang out. We'll hang out. I feel like you play tabletop gaming.
It's actually Legends of Kirigakure card game packs.
Honestly.
Okay, Matt. That you would have to do the art on every single one of those. Do you really want to do that?
Don't
to
worry,
yourself?
we already
I'll
discussed
hire
it.
out. We'll hire out. It's fine.
I can tell you're getting nervous, so do yourself a service.
We'll also see how much more bubbly the animatic is here.
Think of all that we have been
Way he
through.
hops
We'll
up.
survive what do we get into. I know that you're tired of the war and bloodshed. Tell me, is this how we're supposed to live? Look at how you grip your sword and upset. Why should we take what we could
Sure
get?
hope nothing bad happens to
You
this
can show a
guy.
person that you trust them. When you stop and lower your guard, here we have a chance for some adjustment. Give it a try, it's not that hard. I'm telling you.
Nice
This song is
jump.
amazing.
Even okay, the vocal jump there, crazy. Especially somebody who's not I don't know if they're actually vocally trained, but you said that's not their main profession at least.
No,
right?
not their main profession.
That is a crazy jump, and to get it in soft and in tune.
Yep.
Props to you. My
When you
goodness.
stop and lower your guard, here we have a chance for some adjustment. Give it a try, it's not that hard. I'm telling you.
Oh.
And then drop right back down.
When you're breathing with open arms, whatever we
That's what I was about to say. It's even more impressive because he's not a singer. That falsetto is perfect for him.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's some people that just like are naturally talented at some things. Like Matt with a lot of things. You
Yeah.
know, Frank. Are you kidding me, kid? Oh, I can play the trumpet after like 5 minutes. I just feel like I never stop playing. Stop playing.
some adjustment. Give it a try, it's not that
I
hard.
humble brag for Matt this time.
This life is amazing when you
But that-
greet it with open arms. Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart.
And see, this is another example because we were talking about sometimes this is one of the few exceptions. The higher you sing, the more air support you do need. But when you do get into solfege, that's all singing. When you get into falsetto, it's almost like the lighter it sounds, the more in tune it can be. Because sometimes if you
Yeah,
try to force
when you start singing and then you get into singing, it's
exactly
when
when you get that solfege, exactly. But yeah, when falsetto, literally, it's almost like that is that yen puzzle where it's like the less hard you try, the easier it gets.
Yeah, because you're not so focused on the techniques that you're using. You're just using the techniques like second nature.
Exactly.
You're always putting a piece of yourself when you're singing whatever song.
Yep.
So if you like, there's a moment in music where if you're playing, whether it's playing an instrument or singing, where you kind of just like transport yourself into the world of the song. Like everything else like starts disappearing. Interesting effect. Especially
It's
when
also-
everything is hitting just right.
It's also just because, like, a lot of people will say, like, oh, like, how could you listen to classical music when it's just the same song being played by multiple other things? Like Frank's saying, though, each orchestra that plays, like, a specific song will put a little bit of themselves into it. So I have heard the same song, like, let's say, like, a Beethoven song or a Mozart song or something, but because a different orchestra plays it slightly differently, or do you see people putting more of themselves into it, there's some that are, like, my favorite, because you can hear different things that they've emphasized, or because they've been playing it so long things they wanted to like put into themselves in the music. Because it's like, oh, well, it's like Beethoven's symphony number blah blah blah. But I was like, but there's the difference between how the London Philharmonic does it, and then like you have the Philadelphia Orchestra doing it a different
the
way as
violin
well.
plays it this way, but the violin or the viola is now playing it this way. Like, but that you can also see very clear examples of that in swing music, like between Benny Goodman's version of a song and Glenn Miller's, or Glenn Miller's versus J.J. Johnson, J.J. Johnson versus Tommy Dorsey. You know, each one will play the same song, but there'll be things different about them.
Exactly.
It could be either adding in lyrics or just, hey, this trumpet player doesn't do vibrato in this one note. It's all in...
Or they do the
Or
option
you decided to option up, and it's an octave higher now.
True, like every trumpet player.
No matter the place, we can light up the world. Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms.
Stay back.
Oh, I like the gremlins in this one.
My friend, greet the world with open arms.
Okay, you want to hear a funny story, guys?
You made a gremlin?
That I came across? No, yes, I did. No, when they were originally doing auditions for this, right? The voice of Polites was asked to sing this song. Obviously, it's the main song, and he gets to this part here, and he goes,
Open arms.
"Stay back, stay back, stay back, stay back," and he's like doing all the voices of everybody.
Oh, that's funny.
Running all
That's
over the place.
great. That's amazing.
It's like when you're
That's how
reading
you
a script,
audition
but
people.
you also read the stage directions when they tell you to read from the script. Where it's like, please don't go. He then looks to the right, and then to the left, and looks
Exit
back at
stage
the woman.
left. Ah.
Darn it! Shoot.
My friend, greet the world with open
I
arms.
like the chorus in the background.
We're only here for food.
Food?
Pharaoh.
600 friends
Chorus
are
and sin.
waiting for us to
Mixture.
show our faces. Stay back, I'm warning you. If we don't get back safely, my men will turn this place into blazes.
Hey, huh?
See?
I love that every
This
time.
life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. Whatever we
Ooh.
face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place, we can light up the world. Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms.
My friend,
I like that rhythm.
I wish that I could say that I
Nice job.
look at the way this fruit is glowing.
Wish that I could see. I wish that I
VHS
could see.
disclaimer: if you ever find a glowing fruit, and also the seeds are glowing with it, first off, why did you pick it up and open it up to see if the seeds were also glowing? Just avoid the glowing fruit in general. But if you made it that far, just put it down, walk away,
Eat it.
and
Eat
then
it.
probably go
Eat
to
it.
your nearest doctor to get radiation pills, because
Rule-
that was probably irradiated.
Eat
as
it.
heck.
Rule of nature.
Eat
The
it.
prettier it looks, the more poisonous it
Eat it.
probably is.
Eat it.
Dude, we're not poisonous at all then, my guys. Oh my goodness. We're safe,
Eat it.
baby. We're safe.
Hell yeah.
With open arms.
My friend, I wish that I could say that I agree.
Ah, nice.
Look at the way this fruit is glowing and filled with glowing seeds. It took me a while to notice just what kind of fruit they eat. It's a lotus, it controls your mind and never lets you free. That's what we'd get with open arms.
Lotus eaters, I'd like to show my friend that kindness is brave.
Nice.
Could you tell me where
I
there's
have to
other
show my
food
friend
to eat?
it's consistent and straight.
Yep, and he's.
With-
I love the call and response of the echo as well, where it's like he's singing the exact same line, but it has his own little flavor to it. Like, obviously, it's the same, like we were discussing earlier, the same melodic line, but Polites is putting his spices and his
His
twist on it.
Polites flair.
I was gonna say what I said earlier,
There's
but
politics
you're
in there, you know.
close. It was higher up.
Lotus eaters, I'd like to show my friend that kindness is brave. Could you tell me where there's other food to eat?
Nicole.
Cave! You're saying there's a cave where we could feast. And where do we sail to find
That little
this
side, that little
filled
eye roll.
cave?
He's down.
Thank you.
Welcome.
This life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. I see in your face there's so much guilt inside your heart. So why not replace
Oh my God, the bro can go higher. Thank you. Awesome. And that's another thing too. Sometimes you could tell with people who, like singers,
Yep.
you could tell they can give you more.
Yep.
Whether that's more
More
projection,
volume, more tone, more projection.
more tone, higher register.
Sure.
There's something about it. You hear, you're like, oh, that's not their
They're holding
highest.
back. Yeah, they're holding back a
it
little bit.
I know you're holding. Yeah.
You son of a gun, give me more.
Every time with blue coats, bro. Anyway,
Every
if
time.
you know, you know.
It's funny because you went DCI, but in my mind I was like, Subway guitar player. They gave him $1. I know you can give me more.
Alright, well, this has been Open Arms, one of the greatest songs from Epic, in my opinion.
And then, as the screen says right now, that we're reading to the audience, you can relax, my friend.
Kick back and relax for a little while.
We can
Come
talk.
on, sit on down, relax with us as we rewatch Epic and reminisce over grand old times when we were all younger and Frank didn't have a child.
Right.
When Frank
now,
didn't have to.
Back to the question: this animatic or the one we reacted to?
Mercy.
I honestly, I kind of remember the last one. It has been a while.
I definitely would probably give it to Mercy because there were a lot of references in the Mercy's one that I really enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
Like this song is very Hakuna Matata coded.
Yeah.
There's literally a scene of them walking across a downed tree across a waterfall. That is just Lion King.
I get it. Paula titties, Hakuna titties, very similar. But anyway.
How does one Hakuna some titties? That's like to know, Ron.
Odysseus.
In the same video that you're explaining how people accidentally create the people and not the pizza, while he's trying to create the pizza, I'll explain that one.
Alright, wonderful.
That one. But no, this is difficult as well for me because I'm in the Frank boat where I kind of remember the last Open Arms animatic that y'all reacted to and I edited, but that was also when like we were. That's why that was when we started like putting it out like weekly, and I was like, "Ooh, joke, that's not sequitur, not sequitur."
Oh,
biscuit, no biscuit facts. But I do remember the creatures from the other one were very similar to this one. I don't know. I think there was something about the way that in the original reaction, they had a little bit more personality, I think, in my mind.
Yeah.
Not that this was bad.
I'm remembering that scene where he's singing and he's in the pile of them and they're like dancing in the background.
Yes, I remember that. Yes. That's what I was gonna say. I was
that's the scene that I need.
It's slowly coming back into my mind now.
That's why I think I might go with Matt on this one for the original one. Not that this one was bad. Again, I actually liked how they.
No, again, we're all talking subjectively. That all of them that you've watched are
I will
good
say
and better than anything I can do.
There is one thing that this animatic did better, in my opinion. Again, I could just be not remembering the full one from last time, but I love this scene where Polites like falls into the ground and he pets one of the creatures. It just for some reason it was a very cute scene.
I feel like it was in Mercy's one, maybe not exactly like that, but like similar.
Editor, prove us wrong right now. Show the clip.
Thank you.
Or prove us right, I guess. Either or. But
no, prove us right, because I'm gonna be right.
Again, we support VHS wrongs and rights.
Right. And wrong.
Wrong. Alright, now we're moving on to Word of the Mind by this person.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I think we have seen this animatic before.
Nope, we've seen Mercy. Who's Mercy
No,
again?
not for this one, but this person. I think we've seen their animatic before.
I'm an idiot. Yeah, this is Wolfie the Witch.
This
is the original person who we did for Full Speed Ahead.
Yeah.
Right,
I remember,
right.
because
Okay.
y'all reacted to Wolfie, and then Gigi, and then Neil at one point. Neil, you're out of timeout again. I know we said that earlier, but I feel like we need to iterate that.
Actually, I'm putting you back in timeout already.
Yeah.
Just because you made me think back to the crying baby. It's all
Alright,
your
so
fault.
Wolfie is up. Also, what a great name, because aren't they known as the Wolf Pack here?
That's a good question.
the shapes.
Editor, put the fan name for Wolfie
not-
right here.
I don't think it's for Wolfie, but the Odysseus was called, like, his family had like something to do with wolves.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like.
Odysseus' family were furries?
The group themselves was not called the wolf pack necessarily, but because like Odysseus is connected to wolves, it has become like kind of a connection that has been made of like, hey, he's the wolf and they're his wolf pack.
Gotcha.
I can't believe this is the first time I'm hearing that Odysseus was a furry.
Back up! This is a homemade explosive device, and I'll blow it up!
Well, since ancient Greece, anything could have been possible.
True, because he was like associated with the wolf, and I was like, ooh.
This is.
Maybe alpha.
As I taught you.
Athena.
Have you
Forgotten the sweet flowers.
Ooh, look, I see you walking animation
Yeah.
and running.
It's more like a run animation.
That's why I said walking and running, because he stopped, walking, but then he went to that run. That was good.
Stop it right now. Pause this. You can hear the disappointment in her voice already. This. I'm sorry. This.
Are you used to hearing sounds of disappointment in people's voices, Frank?
Yes, all
Don't
the
worry,
time.
I'm just
That's
used
why
to
I can
women being
identify it.
disappointed in me, so that's very familiar with that tone.
Right. So, when it comes to the cast here of Epic, whoever does Athena's vocals, I forgot her name, probably my favorite, or one of my favorite singers. on this whole
Oh,
thing.
Jay, you heard it here first.
Hey, listen.
First,
Oh, man.
I'm still thinking about the wolf alpha thing. That's probably why I said that.
Ah, woo, baby. Ah, woo.
Oh, oh.
Odysseus, your wife. Woof.
Oh god, I'm gonna pass out.
Dixie just barked for me.
Everything turned dark for a little bit, I guess. Oh, dude, I need air. Oh my god.
We'll be back after these commercial messages.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to meet the great wolf? To hear their beautiful howls at night? Then welcome to the Wolf Pack Sanctuary. Here, you can meet the great Greek wolves of Ithaca like never before.
And hunger is so heavy.
Lucas, no!
Your kids will fall in love with these gentle giants.
And if I gotta drop another infant from a wall in an instant so we all don't die,
You've got plenty of exercise coming your way with nature's furry companions.
brace for a storm.
Book a trip today and remember our motto.
Greet the world with open arms. You can relax, my friend.
Oh my gosh. It's late, guys. You're right though, Frank, and the disappointment, like, this is what I wanted for you.
Yep. That was a great
Whoa.
shot right there.
That was awesome.
Oh, chills. Let's go.
That piano.
My life is sunshine to breathe away this warrior. Well, can we talk about that run? Warrior, I had so fun. Oh, girl. This warrior.
That was really good.
Warrior. She does something going down, but I'm not figuring it out.
I think she's flipping back into like chest voice for a little bit.
Warrior, I had
She's doing like a lot. She's really good at mixing her head voice and her chest voice really well.
Yeah.
Because for a lot of people, chest is like usually, like we've explained this many times, but chest is usually like the voice that you sing in normally. Head is when you try to go like a little bit higher than you usually are because you're going into that head space. And then mix is what happens when you try to get the notes that are in between, which is what the bane of most singers and what we're working on the most is to get that mix perfect.
Yeah.
And she does really good work, especially just flipping.
You can almost like see her moving her chest. Warrior, I had when singers do movements, it helps them visualize the note that they have to hit or the range to go to. That's what even like a lot of like professional choirs, you'll at least see like eyebrow movements or wide eyes or shaking of the head. Well, that's more so for vibrato, but
there are ways that your body can be engaged with your voice, as well as like different visualizations that you can. Because I remember this that won't work for everyone, but it's just because I visualize music in a different way. It's like when I was learning in band, and then I kind of used it to music. It was like when I was playing marching band. It was like, okay, so your eyes are up here. He's like, imagine when the note going higher. Imagine your eyes following it a little bit too. So I followed my eyes a little bit to the note, and then we were able to go higher, and it wasn't like forced. It was able to, and just kind of was singing as well. I'll make eye contact with someone or like move up a little bit more, like above them, start to sing a little bit higher. Exactly, because you're incorporating that physical movement with the voice.
Man, this is one of my favorite pieces from this saga. There's one more that's here. I don't know. This might be my... No, wait. No, this is my favorite one. Yeah, this is my favorite song from the saga, so... It's very reminiscent of the Hercules movie from Disney.
Yeah.
For the thrill, again, hitting that note, not giving it the vibrato right away.
Yep.
For the thrill, the boys on
I enjoy the use of the ancient Greek art style.
Yes.
Yes.
Shout
Like
out
the
to
pottery.
Wolfie.
Like the pottery.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would say Wolfie has a really good understanding of ancient paintings.
Yep.
It seems like, because again, the way look how the board I'm pointing, like you can see where I'm pointing to.
Look at the boar.
No, seriously, look at the board, the way he's
It's not
painting.
boring.
4 out of 10. And
You never see this on an ancient wall. It's like using. I'm not sure if it would be lack of paint. Well, he's probably adding in the white after the fact, but in the cave or like wall painting.
the simplicity of it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because that was things. Because like remember y'all, even though while we have like thousands of ballpoint pens and like color printer inks and things like that, ink was very expensive back in the day. And
Paint
like
was hard to come by for
paint,
a
exactly.
long time, especially color paint.
So especially when you were painting something or making something, instead of like making something super detailed, because that would require a lot of paint, you would get the bare minimum of what you were trying to convey, but it was still beautiful in the way that you convey it. Because like the Greeks had a specific style, like shorthand, this is how we draw boars. Shorthand, this is how we draw people. This would be like what Medusa's head looked like, etc., etc. Eventually, they created an artistic language with each other for like the shorthand on pottery, and that's why like, of course, not all the details are there for a boar, but you have everything. You have the tail, the haunches, the.
You also see its thigh, too. You see the. I think it's a different name for it, but I'm gonna refer to it as the thigh.
That's why I said like the haunches, but like whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to call it.
Okay. I didn't know that's what that was.
Those ham hocks.
Yeah. His hamstrings, am I right?
And then the transition.
Yes, beautiful. Let's go. Oh, I never noticed that. Hold on. Maybe one day, like there's a slight, not a crack in the voice. Well, hold on.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, you heard that. That's an intentional one.
Yep.
That's
Very
intentional.
Shakira-esque. Very Shakira-esque. I like that.
The fact of how quick it is too. Did right there again. Now, how do we know if it's intentional versus non-intentional? To me, how quickly she adjusts to the next note makes it.
And also that she can repeat
it. It could also be correct. It could also be like figuring out if something is intentional or unintentional when it comes to singing is a very defined gray area.
Right.
Because it may not be intentional in the moment, but it may just work.
She may be like really,
So-
really good and just fixed it real fast
Well,
too.
I know what
Correct.
you're saying, kind of like in a gray moment, but like there are techniques
no,
you try
I'm
to
just saying- I'm
incorporate.
saying-
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, typically speaking, if you were to sit and watch a performance, there's no real way to definitively go, this was done on purpose, this was not.
For
Yeah.
stuff like that,
Um,
yeah.
You know, you're
Yeah.
not the singer. You'd have to physically ask the singer for them to physically say that. Although, if you make a mistake, sometimes the first one might be unintentional, but because you did it on the first one, you may intentionally do it on the second one
That's
to make
like
the first
a
one seem intentional.
right. That
You
happens a
know?
lot in jazz performances too. Jazz, even like scatting, I think, so literally developed because somebody forgot the lyrics to one of the songs, and they said, you know, and so mimicking the instruments.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, I forgot the words, so I'm just gonna sing along to the rhythm.
Exactly. There's a clarinet player, Dory Kitchen. I forgot her name. I'll put her name on screen, but she does intentional clarinet squeaks in A House of the Rising Sun, and man, is she a nasty clarinet player. Woo, she's phenomenal.
Well, no,
Nasty in
especially
a
like
good
that
connotation.
clarinet line from Rhapsody in Blue that starts the whole thing, where it's like the whole. Yeah, exactly. Such a good. And then what I was gonna say too is that, ironically, my university had like a joke as well, because like we were very traditional in a way, but it's like if it happens once, it's an accident, but if it happens twice, it's tradition.
Oh hell yeah!
And that's what I was saying. Like that's the joke that like I love that because like Matt said, maybe in the first performance they made a mistake, but they're like, but I actually kind of liked how that felt. So then they do it again. Tradition, baby. That's how they always sang it. That's how they always sang it. That's how I always sang it.
It's musical brainwashing.
You say we're slowly gaslighting the audience. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Odysseus was always dead from the beginning.
Of course.
He jumped off the wall and he didn't drop the baby. He's been dead the entire time.
Right. He's actually been an acid trip the entire time.
He actually ate the lotus.
Ah, the cutoff. I forgot. There might be a word for that.
Before we go forward, I do want to appreciate the fact that, like, in this version of the animatic, we're actually seeing actual boar hunt that Odysseus went on.
Right.
Yeah.
Some of the other ones where it was like kind of a different one.
Yeah,
That
just
is
like
true,
implied or like showing like the spirit boar or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I love what she
Great
hits.
note.
On the mind.
I love the backwards.
Reverse synth.
Show yourself.
Show yourself.
I know you're watching.
I know you're watching me. Show yourself.
I can see you.
How can you see through my spell?
My Disney brain rot was showing, and it was thinking of the Frozen 2 song. Show yourself, look into your mind. Show yourself.
Thank you, Rod. Now that memory has resurfaced.
The memory of-
If we have to remember it, so do you.
I know you're watching me. Show yourself.
Listen, if Frozen 2 wasn't bad, I'll die on that hill.
How can you see through my spell?
I won't.
was lying.
Interesting. She did a big exhale in the first note there. How can you versus her straight on approach.
First, and maybe I'll do the same.
Nice try, for two can play this game.
It's interesting. She's projecting, but it's somewhat playful here.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
I
Because
don't know. Oh, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
I think she's being playful, like, intentionally just because, like, there's this
Yeah.
kid,
she
especially when you're a
definitely is.
kid. When you're a kid, you don't have no idea who famous people are sometimes, or, like, important people, especially when you're a young man. You're just like, I'm the protagonist. I'm gonna be the best. I'm young, and I've got full of it. So he's looking at this person, maybe not even fully understand. Maybe he, subconsciously, maybe knows that it's like a god or some sort of cosmic being, but he's like, I'm the best. I'm what
Well,
this is.
he definitely knows who it is because
No, he definitely knows because later on he
he's
goes.
he's
he, like,
calling her
physically says
bluff
who she
here.
is. Yeah.
No,
Right.
exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Like, but like, there's a difference between like, especially when you're young. Like, I know who the president of the United States was when I was like 12 or 13. You know what I mean? And I'm like, he seems like an important guy. Like, But when you get older and like
Well,
when you learn about the responsibilities that he has and like how literally one thing that he says by accident in a press release could accidentally create a war.
Right.
That's us. Like it's just kind of crazy
Man,
the amount of power
it's
that man
it's
has.
like meeting the principal of your nation.
It's the Mizukage was the principal the whole time.
I don't remember if we pointed this out the first time, Frank, but if you listen in the background of this section, the guitar is playing the Course in the Infant riff.
Oh, let's hear it again. That's awesome.
Lie to me, what's your name?
Yeah, ding, ding, ding.
Yeah. I don't think I mentioned it last time, but yeah, hear it now.
Play this game.
Don't be modest. I
Nah.
never got it, so let's be honest, you are a phenom.
Yeah, the little growl. Add a little sauce to it now. Woo.
Unmatched pretty and queen of the best strategies we've seen.
If you're looking for a man,
That was cute.
your time's well spent.
Sounds like a plan, goddess and man, best as a friend.
We'll see where it ends.
Okay.
Maybe one day they'll follow me
But see,
and we'll make a great
Oh, that build.
they say I forgot what female comedian it was. It was like, yeah, you know why men have so much audacity? Because it's stored in the balls. And that's what I was saying. Like Odysseus, it's a goddess, but like it is this ethereal being with godlike power. We're gonna be friends. That's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We're
What?
friends now.
That-
We're having soft tacos later.
I am so sorry to keep plugging our D&D, but I just imagine Surrogate doing that.
Yeah,
That's something you'd 100% do. Do you need clothes?
do you need are we best friends now? Let's see where this goes.
Let's see what it is.
Sounds like a plan, goddess and man, best as a friend.
We'll see where it ends.
Yeah, yeah.
They'll follow me and we'll make a greater tomorrow.
Well done, that chord.
They'll see I know we'll change the world 'cause we are the warriors of the mind.
That's also really awesome too. The fact that she holds the note up and he takes that da 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 da
Yeah,
melody.
he's backing up her melody with his own harmonies.
Of the mind. He continues the melody for.
Yep.
Right. And again, I don't know if this
Very
was something that was mentioned the first time, but as it goes, you obviously know that she also holds the note, and then they're both doing the run
Right.
at the end, right? Which is kind of representing the we just met to okay, I kind of like you,
Right.
and we are on the same page now.
Yep.
Nice.
Straight.
I know we'll change the world 'cause we are the warriors of the mind. Maybe one day we'll reach them and we can build their skills as we teach them. If there's a problem,
I wish I knew more.
Oh,
music
that's
too.
cool.
That's
Flying through
awesome.
the tapestries and that's
That's
sick.
okay, Wolf. I see you now.
Wolfie. That was cool.
That was slick.
That was
Okay.
slick.
Okay.
That was
Okay,
slick, Nick.
Wolf. Okay.
That was slicker than a movie theater after 50 Shades of Grey.
No.
Would it be sticky?
Depends. It depends who the audience is.
don't forget that you're a warrior of a very special kind. You are a warrior of the mind.
I always loved that attack. We're of the mind. This is she emphasizes the M in mind. We're of the mind.
I also like how like it's kind of like the teacher and the favorite student. Like even when the favorite student messes up, you do have to chastise them because it's teacher-student relationship. But it's like, but I know you're my favorite. Just try not to do it again.
Yeah.
Just try not to. I know your potential.
Don't disappoint me.
Literally, don't disappoint me.
That has slight what's his name for Hunchback?
Frollo?
Frollo, yeah, has like Frollo energy to it, especially in this song. Right before.
Isn't it out there?
It's
Yeah, the
right
beginning of
before
Out There.
Out
You are deformed.
You are deformed, and you are ugly.
That's part of Out
Yeah,
There.
that's the beginning of Out There. That's like
Be
the
faithful
countdown
to
in
me, great. Do as I say and obey, and stay
Hey,
with
yeah.
me. Do as I say. Yeah. just I want to circle back to the M in mind. It's very much like an order was given. That's why I love the way she says it. It's super emphasized. You're a warrior of the mind. You are a tactician, sir. You are not just gonna wield around your sword or run around. You are a warrior of the mind.
And see, that's what I love, because like you have Athena, this goddess who literally has no shred of humanity in her. She's trying her best to empathize with the plight that Odysseus, but it's like, hey, stop that emotion thing. Quit it. You're a logical person. You're a warrior of the mind. Get your shit together.
Yeah. It kind of reminded
I
me.
know you guys aren't gonna be able to see me, but if you guys can mimic my my hand motions real quick, one of you. Right. Okay. So this is the Odyssey, the normal Odyssey. This is the Odyssey if Athena had a spray bottle and you can spray because you never told me it's a stupid idea.
No, bad Odysseus, bad.
Bad Odysseus, bad. Get back in your cage, you alpha warrior.
Hey, was that the last piece of the Troy Saga?
That was the last of the Troy Saga.
Oh my god, dude! I think Frank was right. We're at like an hour 56 with with cuts. I think it's about a 2-hour-ish.
Yeah,
Let's go,
baby. Yeah, I know us. I know how we roll.
It's great. It's great.
All right.
Revisit
So then,
this.
2 questions then. Obviously, the first one we've been asking after every time. The first one we reacted to, or this one? Which one do you think was the subjectively your favorite? That's why.
Again, the problem lies with me is it's been a year, so I barely remember the first one. I will say that the tapestry run with the owl was awesome.
That was, dude. Plus the actually showing the boar fight was.
Yeah.
Like the right boar fight. I think I'm gonna have to say Wolfie. I like Wolfie's just a little bit better. While I do still love Mercy's, I think Wolfie's shows the actual war fight the right way.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. That was cool.
And then
Wolfie has an incredible attention to detail with not only that, but historical accuracy and artistry of ancient.
Ancient artistic techniques.
Like, don't get me wrong, I love the idea of like young Odysseus killing the boar with his sister Eurylochus and Hippolytes, because that's just funny.
Right.
Because why is his sister there hunting a boar?
Sometimes your parents make your sibling go out with you.
Yeah,
like,
you know what I get.
Make sure you take your sister too. But mom, I don't wanna.
You need to keep an eye on them. Why? I'm not the parent. You are today.
Odie, I'm telling you to take your sister, so you're gonna take her sister. But mom,
wait,
me and the boys are gonna go hunt a boar. I don't care. Take your sister.
Could you imagine it's actually Athena in that moment? Just like, Odie, take your sister out.
You're right, Odie, take your sister. All right, and then the question: favorite song of the Troy Saga?
We're actually going to hold off on that question.
That's sick. That's sadistic.
Because at the end of our rewatch, we're going to sit down and we are going to rank all of the songs.
No, you can rank all of the songs, but you can have a favorite from each saga.
Yeah, no, but that will come up in that video. That is why I'm saying to say we're.
Oh, okay. You can blame Matt in the comments for not having that second question answered. Comment down below. Dang it, Matt, I just want to figure things out. I just want to figure stuff out.
Coming soon to a theater near you. Very on Shenanigans.
I'll rent out a theater. I got adult funds. Just one theater, though.
Like one chair in a theater.
One chair in a theater.
Maybe like half the screen. We'll see.
You're right.
Well,
Split
thank you
screen,
guys.
it's our reaction. Subway Surfers at the bottom, so we can still pay attention.
Thank you guys for joining us for our rewatch of Epic the Musical, checking out some new animatics. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to comment down below what you thought about the animatics, what you thought about this video, and what you want us to check out next.
Yep.
We're gonna finish Epic, but what else do you want us to look for?
Yes,
I'm pointing at you guys, but you can't see me.
We had so much fun revisiting this, especially because like Rod's on camera now. Rod's the host. Rod's doing the thing.
And you can add your information in real time.
Amen to that. Add my information in real time.
In real. What's fake time?
Fake time.
That's a great question. So fake time is actually gonna be. Hey there, Honest Fam. If you enjoyed the chaos and fun today, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more wild adventures.
Remember, if you let us shenan once, we'll shenan again. So stick around for more last and unexpected twists.
Got any ideas for our next shenanigan? drop them in the comments below. Until next time, keep it honest and keep it fun.
Goodbye.